What's going on there, friends? My name is M. and welcome back to another episode of the 100-Line Last Defense Academy for the Nintendo Switch. We're off last time. We got an alarm that unauthorized personnel has approached the school once again, but then, as it turns out, it's actually not an invader attack. It's actually instead, Moko, who was a member of the second to last Defense Academy along with that group there. And she's came back, and is she okay? Well, I don't know. It's the next day. We're gonna go to the cafeteria and hopefully check in on see how Moko's doing. So off we go into the cafeteria as per usual. Takamaro's out over here. Satsukumi, you pumped to start a new day? Another day defending humanity's future? I'm totally raring to go. Heck, I've always gotten fired up about helping people. It just ain't right to sit on the sidelines when you can make things better, you know? Appearances really can be deceiving. When I first met Takamaro, he seemed like a common street thug, but he's actually just a really nice guy, I think. It's actually, yeah, it's a really interesting contrast, because, like, yeah, looks can be pretty deceiving. I see Shuma over here. Hello, Takumi. Say, have you been to the courtyard yet? If you haven't, it's worth taking a look around. The plants are really well maintained, and there are even animal pens there. There's no animals in them right now, but they look like they'd be a nice place to live. And they're big enough that you could even fit a person inside. But maybe you've seen them already. If that's the case, just ignore me. I'm sorry for being such an insufferable bitten sky. I don't know what a bitten sky is, but also you probably don't want to lock yourself up in the cage. Alright, so here we are in the hallway, and now we're gonna go ahead and make our way to the cafeteria as per usual. And, maybe Moko's still rested, but, let's go. Kako and Ima were in the cafeteria that morning. I expected that. But Nozomi was missing, too. Are those peculiar siblings still eschewing our company? Seems like it. They're spending all their time in Ima's room. I'm starting to worry about them. What could they be doing in there all day? Probably something cliche and mundane, like planning a suicide pact. There's nothing mundane about that. Brother and sister alone together. Perhaps they're... Nay, such a thing would be far too outrageous. Yeah, no. I mean, knowing them, it's probably possible, but, still weird. Do I even want to know what you're imagining? Who needs them? No point worrying too much. I haven't seen Nozomi this morning either. Is my pathetic presence repelling her? She's fine. Moko still hasn't waken up, so she's decided to watch over her and make sure she's okay. Too bad for you, huh, Takumi? I wasn't... Aw, you're blushing. Don't try to hide it, man. I can read you like a book. You want to get up close and personal with Nozomi? Oh my god, bro. Like, right in front of everybody, man. Maybe you wrap your hand around her heart and feel its warmth before it beats its last? Hey. Was that a threat? Was it meant to sound romantic? I actually can't tell with you. Ah, young love. Why couldn't I have ended up in a killing game with someone with an itchy trigger finger? Don't sell yourself short, Darumi. You can't just throw your life away with the first murderer who takes an interest in you. Those one-night stabs might seem exciting, but there's so much more meaning in a committed relationship. One where you let your bloodlust grow over time. Trust me, your death is value. You need to treat it with respect. Gotta hand it to you. If you take it all out on the serial killer crap, that almost sounds like good advice. How is Moko doing? Even in the state she was in, I didn't think she'd stay unconscious this long. Why not kill her and fix her up that way? Surely you jest. Even if she can be revived, Lady Moko is still our friend. We could never willingly harm her. Even I don't want to offer that way. It'd be such a waste of a good target. Do you guys have to talk about death and killing so much? I'm just trying to eat. It is a lot to deal with first thing. I guess we could put this discussion on hold until later. After a while, we finished breakfast, left the cafeteria, and went back to our rooms for the time being. So Moko hasn't woken up since yesterday. Nozomi must be so worried. There's not much I can do for her directly. Maybe I can take some of the pressure off her in my own way. To do that, I need to be as ready as I can for the next attack. Alright, so I guess we'll just leave them be and we'll just do our own thing. Alright, so here's Kiyoshika in this really weird thing. Here we go. Oh, Sir Takumi, I must live in this room from now on. Okay, that's weird. Why? The more I look at this room, the cooler it gets. It's like some dark and mysterious secret base. What's so cool about a creepy place like this? Do you even know what it's for? The purpose of the room is irrelevant. All that matters is that it has a cool vibe. Fair, I guess? I let feelings drive my way of life. So I've decided I shall live here. So it shall be. I forcibly dragged Kiyoshika out of the strange room she was so determined to stay in. Mobility went up by 6. What's up, Kako? The cafeteria's food's not really my cup of tea. Too rich for my taste buds, if you know what I mean. I miss the struggle meals from the group home, and I miss the people too. Trust me, you do not want to have cafeteria food. They're not known to be very good quality. Okay, you know, I haven't done this in a while, so let's go ahead and try this out here. You can filter gifts by pressing this. Use the hints given during student activities to narrow down a character's preferred items using category and keyword filters. Okay, so filters. Okay, who do I want to impress? Okay, let's try horror. Okay, let's see. Fortune-telling goods. News. Let's try fortune-telling goods. Okay. So then... who would like this? Yugamu, perhaps?
Oh, Takumi! You're making me want to kill you.
Ah, okay, it worked.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Nighttime already. The day's gone pretty quick. Oh, with all the excitement of Moko showing up, I completely forgot. I was supposed to tell everyone about my encounter with the ghost boy the night before last. I never figured out what happened after. I was knocked out. He could still be here in school somewhere for all we know. If I start talking about that now, though, I'll probably make everyone more confused. I resolved to bring it up tomorrow morning instead. For now, it was late and I needed to get some sleep.
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 52nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay, time to go to the cafeteria and tell everyone about what happened. That's if everybody will be in the cafeteria in the first place. Alright, let's go ahead and make our way to the cafeteria as per usual. And, I probably won't expect, the siblings to be there, but Nozomi, we'll see. Moko's still unconscious. She's able to swallow liquids, and sometimes she seems like she's vaguely aware of her surroundings. I can't help but worry, though. I'm going to stay by her side until she's ready to wake up. That's going to be a lot of work. Remember to take care of yourself as well, okay? I know. I came back to change and freshen up, but I should be getting back to Moko now. The longer Moko stays unconscious, the worse Nozomi is going to feel. I hope she wakes up soon. How do we wake her up? Is that going to be like a natural thing over time? That's usually how it works with unconsciousness, right? Okay, so here we are, down here like usual. And we're going to go to the cafeteria. If I was expecting a peaceful morning, those hopes were shattered the moment I got inside the cafeteria.
I told you! I've had enough!
あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ enough! あ
Kako and Ima? They're actually here today? What's going on? I've had enough. Ooh! Is she resisting? Oh my god, dude, this is going to be so exciting. I've been wanting her to resist him, and if what is true, hell yes. Kako and Ima are, well, it's like, I'm sorry, I'm no good at explaining things. You're better off asking Kako about it herself. I've never seen Kako get so angry before. She's actually pretty scary. I think you should talk to Kako. This is her moment. First they disappeared for days on end, and now they're getting all dramatic. I think I liked it better the way it was before. What's going on with those two? I've got a bad feeling about this. So why did they decide to join in the cafeteria all of a sudden, even though they said they weren't going to talk to us for a while? Now things are getting interesting. Talk to Kako, you'll see what I mean. It's all happening now. Fight, fight, fight. Dude, of course you're thinking about fighting. Come on, man. Is Lady Kako going through a rebellious phase? I well remember when the Holy Jumanji sword got like that. Every time I tried to hug her, she'd slice me up. What? But looking back on it, she was still endearing in her own way. What? You make no sense. Kako and Ima are having some kind of disagreement. I've never seen them like this before. Oh, okay, they're disagreeing. Alright, what's going on here? Okay, nothing. What's this? Hey, Kako, what's up? Is something wrong? I can't take it anymore. Always doing what my brother tells me, staying in his room all day. I've had enough of it. At this rate, we'll pass the whole 100 days just hiding, not doing anything useful. I don't want that. I want
to fight too! Just like everyone else.
You do? Well, it's about time. But hey, better late than never. Of course, you can join the team. Let's 86 those invaders and save the world together. What's 86? What? Is there a context I'm missing here?
Don't be so ridiculous. Who gives a rat's ass about the world?
What was that? All of you, do you see what you've done? Are you proud of yourselves? All your ridiculous talk of teamwork and fighting for a greater cause has poisoned my dear sister's mind. Nobody's poisoned me, brother dearest. Why are you always like this? You never let me do anything. You never even call me by my name. Do you have any idea how much I hate that sister dear stuff? I know you don't want me to get hurt, but I can't go on like this anymore. Everyone is working so hard, putting their lives on the line while we just keep ourselves safe.
You want to be a coward? You can do it alone.
A coward? Sister dearest, why would you say such an awful thing to me? Because you are awful. Like, I'm sorry, I have no sympathy for you. I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. How much longer is this family drama gonna go on? I'm falling asleep over here. Don't butt in. They need to work this out between the two of them. Brother dearest, please. For once, just listen to me. Let me do what I want. This is important. Let me fight.
Let me do something that matters. That's all I ask.
Well, this is a surprise. I don't think I've ever heard you speak so forcefully, sister dearest. You're really serious about this, aren't you? I guess there's only one thing for me to do then.
I have to punish you for stepping so far out of line and give you a thorough re-education.
What? Come along back to our room. You need a stern talking to. No, please! Come along, sister dearest. Do as your brother says. Ima grabbed Kako's hand and started dragging her toward the door, but before he could get there... That's enough! Give it a rest, man! Takamaru stepped in to block their path. I don't care if you are her brother, you got no right to treat Kako like this. If you really love her, shouldn't you respect her opinion a little more? What did you say? What makes you think you have any right to decide what's best for my dear sister?
I have to protect her! From herself, if necessary. Now, get out of my way!
Ima moved too fast for me to follow. One moment he was reaching into his pocket. The next he shoved something sharp and deadly looking into Takamaru's side.
Takamaru!
You piece of shit.
It's your own fault for interfering. I am my dear sister's protector. Her rock, her guiding light, her everything. Her happiness is my responsibility and mine alone. She is what gives my life meaning. I would do anything to keep her safe. Any act of violence, or cowardice, or cruelty, nothing is too extreme for me.
Takamaru fell to the floor, a red puddle spreading out beneath him. Oh my god, did he kill him? There's so much blood. Kind of it gets you in the mood, doesn't it? The killings have finally started! Dude, I cannot believe this is what you think about. Come on, we have to stop the bleeding! We can use tablecloths for bandages. Someone help me tear it into strips. But if I touch anything, my total failure... Oh my god, this is not the time to be thinking about that. Never mind that, just do it. We all crowded around, doing whatever we could to help our fallen friend. Wait a minute, the culprits escaped! Kurara was right. While the rest of us were busy tending to Takamaru's injury, Ima had disappeared. And he'd taken Kako with him. They're both gone! Wasn't anyone watching the door? The coward! A true warrior would stay and face retribution for his actions. Just look at all that blood. I'm about to start drooling. We could deal with those two later. Right now, Takamaru needs priority. I think he's passed out from losing so much blood. We should dress the wound and get him somewhere he can rest. There's no rush. If he dies, we can just take him to the infirmary and bring him back. We still have to try and save him. Someone help me with his legs. We did our best to get Takamaru patched up. Then Aito, Yugamu, Gaku, and I carried him back to his room. Alright, lower him gently.
Huh?
Right. Once we got him into bed, we thought the hard part was over, but we were wrong. Takamaru's eyes flew open. He immediately tried to get back up. That jerk, where is he? I'm gonna tear him limb from freaking limb. Stop moving around, you're gonna make it worse. You need rest. This is just a scratch, barely even hurts. You're not fooling anyone, man. He cut you open, of course it hurts. Bring you back to full health with the revival manic's always an option. What do you say? I can make it quick. Don't give me that. Dying in battle's one thing, but I'll be dang if I'm gonna let something like this do me in. Of course, death isn't something to be treated lightly, even if we have the option of bringing people back. In that case, you have to stay here and rest until your wounds healed. Don't tell me what to do. I can get up just... See? What did I tell you? Dang it. I'll get that little bastard for this. Nobody pulls a knife on Takamaru Shiji and gets away with it. You guys hear that? Ima's mine. Don't go passing any vigilante justice until I'm back on my feet. Yeah, sure. Not like I was gonna go after him anyway. I just don't understand. Why would he do something like this to a friend? He's always been protective of Kako, but this is taking it to another level. Dang it to heck! When I get my hands on him, why'd it have to be Takamaru he lashed out at? Things are only going to get worse now. We spent the rest of the day tending to Takamaru, forcing him back down whenever he tried to get up. Eventually he fell asleep and we finally felt confident leaving him alone. It was pretty late by the time I got back to my room. What a day. As if we didn't have enough on our plates with Moko's condition. Now we have to worry about Ima going postal on us too. He's really gone too far this time. What was he thinking? What's that? As I looked absently around my room, I caught sight of something that hadn't been there before. Paper scrap? There's a scrap of paper by the door. How did this get here? Is this some kind of note? Did someone leave it for me while I was gone? I picked up the paper and turned it over to find a message on the other side. The handwriting was rough and messy, as if it had been written in a hurry. Please convince my brother to let me fight. Oh, that's Kako. Is this... I didn't recognize the writing, but given the content, this only have come from Kako. She must have slipped away from Ima at some point and slid it under my door. If she wants me to get Ima to change his mind, that's quite tall order. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who can be won over with a little argument. Not to mention, if I say the wrong thing, he might stab me too.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Wow, it really is getting late. I must have spent more time with Takamaru than I realized. Maybe I'll show this note to everyone in the morning and ask them what they think I should do. If I'm going to talk emo round, I'll need all the help I can get. Still puzzling over Kako's request, I slipped into a light troubled sleep. My 52nd day at Last Defense Academy was over, and I wasn't sorry to see it go either.